have to be honest, I'm incapable of giving an unbiased review of The Dark Tower. I responded so confidently to your comment, and then I was like, I'm an unreliable narrator. 11-year-old me started reading The Dark Tower because a cute camp counselor at Boys and Girls Club was like, oh, you read Stephen King? Want to borrow my books? There's no seeing clearly through the nostalgic lens of, cute Matt, let me borrow his books. As if that weren't enough. Well, first, let me walk everyone through the lore of The Dark Tower. So, Stephen King comes out with The Gunslinger, a big departure from what he's written in the past. It's very much fantasy. People are like, what is this? So I do stand by my advice. Get through The Gunslinger, try The Drawing of the Three. That's when it gets good. But also, I can't be trusted. I don't even know if cute Matt was cute. This knowledge is lost to time. So, the series finds its footing with The Drawing of the Three, and then The Wastelands ends on this crazy cliffhanger. He doesn't come out with another Dark Tower book for 6 years. Then in 1997, he comes out with Wizard and Glass. A lot of people consider this the best book in the series. I like 2, 3, and 7. We talked about Stephen King's sobriety, and The Dark Tower is very much about addiction and recovery and just being a self-centered person and what it takes to change. And can a self-centered addict change? Wizard and Glass cliffhanger. Then Stephen King gets hit by a car. And people are like, oh my God, is he okay? Is he conscious? Did he mention how the series ends? Oh, what's Stephen King's scariest book? It's not Pet Sematary, it's not The Shining. It's On Writing, where he says as he laid in the ditch, he looked down at his body and it looked like his pants were on backwards. I borrow cute Matt's books in either 2001 or 2002, I can't remember. At that point in time, there must have been murmurings that Stephen King was picking up The Dark Tower again. I whip through them at a pace that's unfathomable to me now. If we could harness the power of preteen girls when they're hyper-focused on something, we could solve all the world's problems in a week. So I skip all the cliffhangers, I power through, and then 5, 6, and 7 come out really quickly. At the time, I was just happy to not wait. I didn't think as a kid that he was probably terrified he was gonna die. His health was so bad in the wake of this accident for a long time. And 5, 6, and 7 feel very different from the other books. There's kind of this cloud of reckoning with living with pain. As a kid who struggled with depression and anxiety, there was so much in that series that spoke to me about continuing on when the continuing on feels impossible. There's something to Stephen King's writing where there's this intimacy to it. It feels like you're being told a story. You personally are being told a story. You can just ignore New York Times bestseller on it. You're the only other person who's read this. I think that's the magic of Dark Tower. It feels like you're part of this secret club where he has references to the whole universe of it in other books of his, and you feel like, oh, I got that reference. And it ends perfectly. The ending is perfect. You can't trust me. I read it during my most formative years. I can't see it clearly. It's perfect. You can ask me about his other books. The Stand, Act 1 is really strong. Act 2 is a lot of ad hoc meetings. Dark Tower, I think the meta stuff works. I liked Song of Susanna. You can't trust me.